Welcome to the PR Maven Podcast, a podcast all about growing your network and building your brand through traditional and digital networking techniques. I'm Nancy Marshall, the PR Maven and CEO of Marshall Communications. Stay tuned for this week's episode, and thanks for listening. Welcome, PR Maven Nation, to this week's episode, one of our mini episodes, a quick and informative look at some valuable PR lessons we can learn from Taylor Swift. I'm Nancy Marshall, the PR Maven. I've been working in PR throughout my long career, and I have a special interest in personal branding. It's what makes you stand out from others who do the same thing you do and attracts people who need what you have to offer. I'm a keynote speaker, an author, and a columnist for the Forbes Agency Council and Main Biz. My audiences have said that helping them think about their superpower has changed the way they think about their careers and their lives. I hope you like this episode, and I hope you'll share it with people who might be interested in hearing it. This week, I'll be sharing one of my recent Main Biz columns, 3 valuable PR lessons to learn from Taylor Swift. Actually, I'm going back to the beginning of that because this was a Forbes.com column. This week, I'll be sharing one of my recent Forbes columns, 3 valuable PR lessons to learn from Taylor Swift. So let's dive right in. Billions of dollars in profit, millions of fans captivated by her concerts. In 2023, Taylor Swift has been everywhere, and her omnipresence provides valuable lessons for the entire public relations industry. In PR, we dream of making our clients a hot commodity. We dream of sending consumers into a frenzy. We dream of going viral. Sometimes dreams become realities, and that is the excitement of PR. With hard work and strategic execution, PR campaigns can truly change hearts and minds. Swift's success is essential PR at its finest. Because of positive PR, the singer extraordinaire has become one of the most famous people on the planet. Whether you're a Swiftie or not, the reasoning behind her success can be applied to other industries outside of entertainment and popular culture. Lesson number 1, be careful about your brand. Swift seems to understand that a personal brand is a promise, and her promise consists of being authentic and transparent with the public. Case in point, Swift's foray into football as the girlfriend of Travis Kelce and a new diehard fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. On the NFL broadcasts, Swift doesn't appear to put on a fake show for football fans. On the contrary, she comes across as just another fan, ingratiating herself with a totally new audience, but in the same old ways, authenticity and transparency. The visceral excitement of the NFL resonates with millions of fans, and Swift embodies that same energy. Because Swift has allowed herself to be swept up in NFL fandom, she has conveyed a unique sense of humanity and even humility that many did not expect. She's gone from the star attraction at sellout concerts to just one of tens of thousands of fans at a given stadium, bringing her down to a more personal, relatable level. She has grown her own brand and even grown the brand of the NFL by bringing her audience to the Chiefs. This is instructive for branding yourself or others. Your allies matter. Associations matter, so choose them carefully. If a local small business owner advertises in a community newspaper, that shows interest in and respect for the local community. Similarly, if a statewide political candidate focuses more on small-town radio shows than national podcasts, that shows a certain level of appreciation for their neighbors. When I put on an event for my own business, I try to find a warm, homey atmosphere that gives off a neighborhood feel. As a connector in my local community, it's important to come across as community-oriented, and picking the right event locations reinforces that reality. It's not just a perception. Lesson number 2, put in the work to grow your brand. My prediction is that Swift's star power will only grow in the coming months. She has not peaked, at least not yet. She is so beloved in large part because she is seen as giving back to her fans. She has not lost sight of the people who propelled her to stardom, and she seems to be singularly focused on keeping them satisfied. Her 3-hour concerts are now the stuff of legend, but they speak to a star who has truly earned her legions of fans. Swift's work ethic is noticed by consumers across generations. She isn't coasting, and people appreciate stars who put in the proverbial work. They are grateful for stars who don't rest on their laurels and grow complacent, but rather keep rewarding those who are on the bandwagon from day one. To demonstrate work ethic in PR or any other industry, it's important to show others that you're always on standby. People come to rely on you when you're always there for them, and they keep coming back for more, especially clients. Even if it's late at night or on a lazy Sunday, I am responsive via email, so my clients know that I'm constantly thinking about them. I don't just think about them Monday through Friday. It's a 24/7 way of doing business. Emails, phone calls, and text messages can be used strategically to that effect. Lesson number 3, never lose sight of the end consumer. Is the customer always right? Swift certainly seems to believe that, since she treats the customer to a true spectacle whenever she performs. That goes a long way in our world of virtual technology, where many people are longing for in-person interactions that create special memories. Swift understands that her Eras Tour show leaves people with those memories, and she performs each one like it's her last. Go above and beyond for your clients, too. Treat them like your friends or family members, people who deserve your utmost attention. In addition to being extremely responsive via email, I always try to give 10% more than what clients expect. For example, if they want 4 or 5 talking points for an upcoming interview, I may share 6 or 7, just so they have more information to analyze. If they set a deadline of 3 p.m., I may meet it at 2 p.m. just to show how efficient I am. Of course, the work product still needs to pass the test, but try to show effectiveness and efficiency when exceeding expectations. Whether you're a grandfather or a teenage Swiftie, there is something to respect about Taylor Swift. And of course, she was just named the Time Magazine Person of the Year, which is just remarkable. And that's why 2023 has been her year, with everyone else in second place. Learn Swift's lessons, apply them to PR, and 2024 will be your year. If you take branding as seriously as she does for yourself and your clients, you will succeed. And the end consumer will notice too. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget, as a listener of this show, you can get the first chapter of my book, Grow Your Audience, Grow Your Brand, for free. Just visit prmaven.com/giveaway and sign up for our email list to receive the first chapter. Now here are Lori Doobie and Tyler Gaudette to share how Grow Your Audience, Grow Your Brand has helped Sprague and Curtis Real Estate.
Sprague & Curtis is a locally owned real estate company. We're primarily focused in central Maine. I got excited about Nancy's book because she's so well known in the area for her marketing and branding techniques, and we're always looking to expand and learn and grow, and so a lot of us here at the office decided that we wanted to read her book and learn some new techniques.
It benefits Sprague & Curtis to have a large brand and audience because there can often be multiple years between transactions with clients, so it's important to network with them and stay in touch with them in those in-between periods. And this book really helped us learn some techniques and methods to continue to do that. We organized a small book group with Nancy's book with brokers in our office this winter to share information and remind ourselves how important it is to always be working on our network and continually reaching out to our customers.
Platforms like social media are important in expanding your business, but equally as important are handwritten notes, cards, letters. She inspired me to send her a note of appreciation, just thanking her for the book and her insight. In reading Nancy's book, I was excited to look to continue to grow our brand and our audience. I think she does a great job of motivating us.
Nancy's book really helped me learn a few things in marketing and branding and how important it is to stay on top of reaching out to clients periodically, staying top of mind, providing useful information, and really telling our story as a company.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the PR Maven podcast. I invite you to share a review of the podcast on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast so you never miss an episode. You can also join the PR Maven Nation on Facebook. It's free to join, and it's a great community of like-minded individuals who are all looking to learn and grow from one another. If you use an Alexa device, use your Alexa app to search the skills and games section to find and enable the PR Maven podcast flash briefing. This will give you access to exclusive content and more PR and marketing advice. Thanks again for listening, and have a great rest of your week, PR Maven Nation.